initial questions before we get into how to use it. I like just to address the elephant in the room from the get-go. So the first question, for example, is ChatGPT going to replace humans? I really don't think it's going to replace humans. I think what is igniting is the change of our jobs. So I've mentioned critical thinking. I've mentioned that now is not about getting the information, because now it's very easy to get it, it's what we do with it. So our jobs are going to evolve more into understanding the information and executing whatever ideas comes up. And just think about it, when, I don't know if you remember, or even you had those big encyclopedias when you were younger, that your parents or maybe even yourself bought them long time ago, and all these books where you could learn about anything you wanted, and is great information. I don't think that replaced any person, because information, just to have information, is great, but it doesn't mean anything if you don't know how to put it in action. And I think just ChatGPT is making information more digestible, easier to understand, easier to get, easier to comprehend, but it still will be our job to know what we're going to do with that information. The other question that people ask is like, okay, is it going to replace Google? I honestly don't think. And honestly, now that I am using it even more than at the beginning of the year, I've been using Google even more because it complements it. So if ChatGPT gives me information, I still go to Google and I still research and I still try to find the resources and verified information. So it just complements them, in my opinion. Is ChatGPT the only language model application available? Not at all. I think this one just getting more boom and more advertisement, more marketing, more attention. But Google has one. It's called Band. Copilot also. Microsoft has been developing that one, has one, and there are many. And even just the day-to-day tools that we use, for example, in marketing, Grammarly, Canva, they also have some type of AI capability. So ChatGPT is one of many. Why this one is getting that much power, I think, is because it was one of the first ones that came available to the mass media. Will ChatGPT be around in the future? Yes, I definitely think so. Just like when the internet started, when email started and is here to stay, social media, text messaging. I think this is another tool that will be here with us for forever. And now the big one is using ChatGPT unethical. That's the one that I see more controversial out in the world. Uh, I think it depends on your values, what you think is good and bad, and how you're going to use this information. I absolutely love technology. I got into this world of technology like in 2010, and I've seen how much progress has made in society. I also know that there has been a lot of things that have harmed society, but I think it's because of the lack of education, for the lack of the strong values, and it's not about the tools themselves, it's how you use it and what job, if you are using it for the job that it was intended to do. And ChatGPT was created as a tool to help you be more productive, to help you understand a whole bunch of information in an easier way. And if you know how to leverage the tool correctly, and if you don't put information or ask questions that they shouldn't be asking in the first place, or put in confidential information there that shouldn't be there, I don't see why you don't want to take advantage of this technology. But again, it depends on values and how you're going to use it. What I want to show you today is how we use it, how a lot of people that I've talked about is using it, and you will be the judge at the end of this class. Once you see the usage of it, you will be the judge to see if you feel comfortable So just like you shouldn't give your social security on the phone when a random person calls you, just like you shouldn't share sensitive information in your emails, you should not, or in social media, you should not provide sensitive information here. Because if you put a social security, bank account, an ID, or whatever is important, it's there, and who knows what could happen. So please do not provide any sensitive information. And also know that although they have a lot of data points that helps it to give you answers, it has limited knowledge only until 2021. So anything that has happened in 2022 and in this year, it doesn't have the knowledge yet.